ask you about, because I've got a couple of friends that are French, and I've got an ex-teacher of mine that's French, and he actually stopped teaching here and went back to France because he gets paid like the equivalent to government allowance over there for songwriting and for writing songs. So even if you're a painter or whatever it is, you can actually get the dole, and that's why he went back over there. And then, so you can write and just say, look, I'm writing this album, I'm doing this song, you just submit it to the government and they actually pay you to do that. That's why he went back to do that. And then even once you release your album, you go back and do it again, then the government just pay you the equivalent to what they've assessed you beforehand, the same to do that, to
continue
cultivate art over there.
Work.
And that's why he went back there, because he really couldn't survive over here, even though he was doing his originals and covers. He couldn't survive as a musician over here, so he actually went back to France. Do you have something like that over in Poland? Because I think here in Australia, we don't support art.
You do. You just don't know about
enough.
it. The government has amazing programs here in Australia. Amazing programs and free workshops. Like, I know about it because I'm a singer-songwriter. And there are great grants. You can apply every month for a grant to either release your music, to record your EP, for your songwriting stuff. There are multiple opportunities actually here. And every once in a while, I think every half a year, you can submit an application for a bigger project. So if you want to do an EP and a music video and you need really a lot of money, you know. So it's not that bad. In Poland, it's
with
difficult.
these grants though, you have to pay them back, Natalia, here in Australia. You don't?
No.
All right. I need to look into that.
Yeah, I think the ones that I found, there was nothing about paying back. But the application needs to be strong, and it needs to support, you know, the local culture, local market.
All right, that's very, very interesting.
And like, you need to be precise about what you really want to record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so we need to do more research in that, because that's something, you know, with struggling musos. That
I can send you some links.
That'd be good.
The other thing is, in Poland, I know there is more interest in this area, and like, the music is blooming now. We have so many new emerging artists. This is fantastic, and Polish performance, singing in Polish and being like really, really big around Poland. People would prefer to listen to them rather than international musicians, and that's great. Really great. Yeah. So this is like growing.
Sorry, Nat, can I just butt in there for a second as well too? Sorry, my acquaintance also said that in France, don't quote me, I'm going to make this figure up, but in France they have to play on radio, they have to play like 80% French content.
Yes, it's pretty amazing in French. I think they have similar thing in Italy, but in Poland it's not the case. So in Poland, for many years as I was growing up, we would get mostly international music playing on the radio. There would be like one station where they would focus on Polish music, just one station, and all of the other station would serve you a mixture.
Yeah.
Which is usually, I'd say, 60 to 40, where 40 is Polish music.
Yeah.
And now this is changing. Good. Now Polish music, I think it's really refining.
That's
we
good.
have a lot of really, really good artists these days, so it's actually a pleasure.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I think that we need to bring something like that in Australia, where we need to bring in that we're going to play at least 60 or 70% of Australian content here in Australia. Because I know that when I was travelling through Europe, or even I lived in America for numerous years, you know, when I was in America, they played predominantly American music on the radio when I was there. This is the late 80s, early 90s, a long time ago. And also when I was travelling through Europe. So when I was in the UK, there was a lot of UK music. France, obviously French. When I was in Germany as well too, they were playing a lot of German music on the German radio back then.
The music industry is really big in Germany. Actually, it's famous worldwide for being big. I think Germany and Netherlands. Yeah. So if you are emerging artist and you want a good place, you know, to have a big network and meet a lot of people for collabs, Germany is fantastic for that. Yeah. Especially around Hamburg.
The Beatles. It's where the Beatles pretty much.
Voila.